There's one. Set for stun.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we are continuing our theme of opening the Clone Wars Black Series figures. Today is Asajj Ventress. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first quickly talk about, this was the 2D Tartakovsky version, the 3.75, and this came out in 2003. This is in mint condition, and I will not be opening her. Fantastic. So Ventress is not by any means a new character. I think she's kind of unknown to a lot of people, because I know that a lot of people haven't watched all 7 seasons of the Clone Wars, and there are others who are like big Star Wars fans and they haven't watched the Tartakovsky version of the Clone Wars either. But anyway, she came out this year and she looks fantastic. This is the Black Series Asajj Ventress. Everything she's wearing here, the look, is as we see her in that movie that Dave Filoni made back in 2008. I'm talking about the Clone Wars, where Jabba's son, little baby son called Stinky, gets kidnapped, and then we see Asajj pretty early on, and she has a showdown with Yoda, and Yoda, of course, completely owns her.
Still much to learn, you have.
So I'm going to open the 6-inch Ventress, and this one here, I'm leaving her sealed forever. Forever minty. Okay, I will be talking about the action figure, of course, but I'm also going to focus on Asajj Ventress as a character she appears in so many different episodes, in so many different story arcs, and I think it's hard to pin down whether or not, is she a villain or is she an anti-hero? Sometimes she appears indifferent and neutral, and sometimes she doesn't even know whose side she's on.
My master abandoned me, and that's exactly what you did to her. You and your precious Jedi Order.
Ventress is out of the box. She looks wonderful. Those lightsabers are just wicked. She's got the handle, which is the same as Dooku kind of style. The face sculpt on this, wicked. Hello there. Why do I keep saying that? Sorry. It's got nothing to do with Kenobi. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at her best feature, which is obviously the face sculpt. The painting is absolutely brilliant. Her eyes are pretty scary. They are hypnotizing. She has face markings like tattoos. So the story goes that she kills 12 warlords. She's taking revenge for the death of her master, and then she gives herself these markings. There's one for each kill. So the next best thing about the action figure is, of course, her dress, the colors. It's a kind of a mauvey purple, and it's all soft goods. It feels so nice, the fabric. She has a lovely ornate dress. She is a Night Sister from the planet Dathomir, and she's very, very force sensitive. There's something very sexy about Ventress. I just can't quite put my finger on it. I know she's a bad person. She's done really terrible things. And look at her face. She looks so mean and angry all the time. But there's just something about her that's quite nice, you know, in a kind of way.
Ventress. And here I thought this mission would be unpleasant.
The pleasure's all mine, my dear Obi-Wan. I've missed you.
The next thing I really like about the action figure is it's not the figure itself, it's these. These are fantastic. She has the Dooku style blades. Ventress's lightsabers are red because she is a Sith apprentice, and they are removable just like with a lot of the other Black Series lightsabers, but please be careful. They can attach to her waist. There's a little, like a peg here. It's pretty cool. And they also can join together like Darth Maul's double-edged saber from Phantom Menace. There you go, you can put them together like this, or maybe you want to twist it around and have them more of a kind of an S shape. Oh man, that was not easy. In fact, I think they're upside down. You have to be super careful when you attach the hilts to her waist, because if you push down too hard, they will fall out and you'll probably end up snapping off that little piece there. So yeah, they could have done better here. Right, let's check out the neck and the joints. It's very flexible. I like that. Wee! Oh, the Exorcist.
Damien!
And the shoulder joints. Always like to do this with my figures. Have them touch hands. Yeah. Let's see. She's probably got a butterfly joint in there. It's a little bit of flexibility, not that much. She's got the diaphragm, the ball joint in there. That's really cool. Knees, single joint. She's got rockers on the ankles. Nice. Okay, well, let's see how she stands up, and we'll put her in as many poses as we can possibly think of. I think we're going to get super creative with Ventress today. Is she a witch? A Jedi? A Sith apprenticed? Is she good? Is she bad? Is she all those things? I don't know. I had a lot of fun getting her into poses, standing on one leg. I was using the Black Series stand and some blue tack. I tend to be a little bit rough with my action figures, and at one point I was pushing down so hard on the spinny table, I think I might have busted it. Yeah. Here are the figures that I've opened so far for the Clone Wars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now number 5, Ventress. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. And that, great.
What? Mark. Mark. I like that one.
And here she is standing next to the recent wave of Clone Wars action figures. General Kenobi, General Anakin, ARC Trooper Echo, Clone Pilot Hawk, and now we've got Asajj Ventress. I am loving the Clone Wars in the Black Series Hasbro. Brilliant. That's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for following my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, Return of the Nerd Star Wars. Echo, good soldiers follow orders, and I would not trust her.